Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell to get notified in the future. Let's begin. This spread is for all air signs. Perhaps your story is in here, but there's also a separate spread just for your sign. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. We have the Devil clarified by the Two of Swords and the Six of Wands. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. Then we have Temperance and the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign. There's Sagittarius. We also have Capricorn on the table. This is a very specific spread, air signs. This King of Wands right there in the middle, they are either entering some kind of recovery or they are perhaps completing some kind of a recovery. And by recovery, I mean perhaps this person had some kind of addictions or toxic behavior, right? And they are either finally deciding to take care of it, or they are in the process of doing that, or perhaps they're completing it. Perhaps for some of you, it's like an intervention for this King of Wands. I know it sounds a little odd, but that's what I think is happening here. Must be important for some of you, right? So yeah, the King of Wands in the middle could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. Temperance right next to the deck is a Sagittarius card, by the way. But I think Temperance in this case is a card of healing. Alright, and what they're healing from is the Devil to the left from the King of Wands. The Devil could be a Capricorn they're healing from, or most likely the Devil is some kind of an addiction, you know, drinking, smoking, using, gambling, what have you. Right? The Devil is clarified by the Two of Swords and the Six of Wands. So the Two of Swords in this case is a way of the universe to say no more. So no more of the Devil, no more of whatever that thing is that they are addicted to. The Six of Wands clarifying that is a card of victory and success, overcoming something, right? And the King of Wands themselves is clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is somebody who is becoming very crystal clear about what they need to do. It's a card of a new beginning, or it's a very decisive energy, right? Perhaps for that Ace of Swords, this is where you come in. If you are an advisor, if you are like doing the intervention for this person, right? The Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is them deciding to work on themselves, right? And get rid of whatever that Devil energy represents in their case. I hope that makes sense. So the King of Wands must be very important to you. It could be a family member, a friend, somebody you work with, a neighbor, your significant other, you know, anybody. All right? Cool. Gemini, we have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Pentacles, and we also have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This feels like the beginning or an establishment of a long journey that the two of you have ahead of you, too. Both of you. It's like the two of you are establishing some kind of a solid foundation, right? And both of you want this. As a matter of fact, either one of you or perhaps both of you have been waiting for it, right? Or you've been waiting for something like this to happen in your life. Not necessarily with this particular individual. For some of you, for this particular individual, right? So yeah, we got both the King and the Queen of Swords, right? It could be a power couple. That's what's happening. That's what's being established here, right? But for most of you, I think it's a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You can assign roles as you wish. It could be the King or the Queen of Swords. Doesn't matter to me. The Seven of Pentacles, the first card that came out, is a card of waiting. So perhaps you've been waiting for this particular individual to either make a move, or perhaps you've been waiting for this to be established, right? Or you've been waiting for someone like this person to come into your life so you could establish something solid. All right. The Seven of Pentacles is not only a card of waiting, it's also a card of doing some work, right, and then evaluating that, just to kind of look at what you've already done, what needs to be done going forward, right? And the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a meeting invitation, right? If this is about love, even though it doesn't really feel like it, to be honest with you, it could be. it could be perhaps the two of you are already have been seeing each other, and it was lovey-dovey for the first couple of months, and now you're like, so what do we do next? Where do we take it from this point on, right? And this is where a serious conversation comes in. But for I think another group of you, it's something else. It's some kind of a partnership, right? So the Page of Cups is either an invitation for a meeting, right? Or the Page of Cups is the two of you are gonna go out somewhere, someplace nice, and that's where that conversation will take place, right? So got the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Pentacles right next to the deck. This is what the conversation is gonna be about. What do we do moving forward, or do we want to create or establish some kind of a partnership, right? It does feel like a partnership. The Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. This is when people build something together, and everybody involved are all on the same page, and both parties wanted to work out, wanted to succeed, right? Wanted to last. And therefore, it makes sense for both people to put time, effort, whatever is necessary into it. And the Knight of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the Knight of Pentacles always talks about long term, right? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight out of all 4 knights. So I think both of you realized, like I said, this is just the beginning of a long journey, but it'll be a very prosperous journey, like a couple of years down the road, right? So yeah, it's a new beginning, or you guys are taking it to the next level, and both of you know that both of you will benefit from it, or both of you see this like 10, 20 years down the road. So I like this a lot, right? And nobody is in a hurry. Everybody understands that in order for the two of you to succeed, you have to think it through, you have to be serious, there is no need to rush into anything. Things like that. I hope this makes sense, Gemini. Libra, we have the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups, and we have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, Libra, spoiler alert, I guess, you've got a very romantic gesture coming your way. A very romantic. For some of you, it could be a proposal, and I hope I'm not spoiling it for you. It really could be. If it's not a proposal, then still, it could be like a confession of love. Alright? You are the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Not that we ever doubted that, but it really is your card. You share it with Taurus, right? So that's you right there. And I think that's the way this person perceives you. Because the Empress is not only one of your cards, Libra, it's also a card of somebody who is being admired, somebody who is being put up on a pedestal, somebody who is loved and cherished. The Empress does not require an introduction, right? Everybody knows who the Empress is. Especially this person does. And perhaps that's the way they see you, because the Empress is also a card of a wife figure, or a significant other figure, a mother figure, right? Perhaps this person sees you as somebody they want to spend the rest of their life with, right? The Seven of Cups, the first card that came out. That card could be interpreted so many ways, but with all the other cards we have on the table, I think this is the person you're dealing with doing research. They're literally looking at options online, on their phone, or on their computer screen. And they could be looking at different restaurant options where they want to take you for that dinner. Or they could be looking at jewelry, right? Trying to pick one. Trying to pick that piece of jewelry that comes in a small box, if you know what I mean, right? So I think with the Seven of Cups, that's what they're doing. They're buying something, right? And here they come with the rest of the cards, right? The Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups. So this is them after they picked that restaurant, or after they picked that piece of jewelry and received it, right? The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. The Ace of Cups right next to the deck is all about genuine, authentic love. Right, the Six of Wands is a card of attention. You definitely have this person's full and undivided attention. This is a card of victory and success. Right, they're hoping to win you over, or they're hoping to make you happy. And by the way, back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. Okay. By the way, only the Knight of Cups or the Ace of Cups would have told me that this person is in love with you. When both of them show up in the same spread, oh yeah. Oh yeah, Like I said, spoiler alert, this person is deeply in love with you. Alright? Cool. Aquarius, we have the Three of Cups, we have the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Both of them are clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So you are going to some kind of a celebration. And the King of Cups with the Queen of Wands are the two who are celebrating something, right? And you are the guest of honor, right? So the King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The Queen of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they may have a lot of that element in their chart, right? I clarified both of them, right? And the Wheel of Fortune showed up. So they are taking something to the next level, all right? It could be a birthday for one of them, right? If this Queen of Wands is an Aries, it's their birthday party. Perhaps this King of Cups was a very late Pisces, and they're celebrating their birthday late. Perhaps both of them perhaps the King of Cups just had a birthday, and the Queen of Wands is also having a birthday, and they're doing like a double birthday, right? But perhaps they are getting engaged, or they're getting married, or they are throwing like a housewarming party, right? It's definitely a celebration, right? The Three of Cups, the first card I came out, is a card of a celebration. And the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a family. It's a card of, commitment or marriage. Perhaps it could be a baby shower for some of you, because in the Ten of Cups we have two adults and also a couple of kids jumping around. And yeah, you're invited. You're going to be participating. All right? Cool. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.